Alright, so continuing the review, the Grim Reaper Hybrid. Today is day 2 of the tuning process. Using the same head that we effectively shot into the log yesterday. It's still baffling me that these blades are still sharp and intact like they are. But after yesterday's video, I did shoot it into the broadhead tuning target here about 7 more times. It's just like shooting into a pillow. It's not even touching this thing. But without further ado, I'm going to step back to the firing line and start delving into the world of broadhead tuning. Stand by. Alright, I spared you the pain of watching the other ones. I got, this is my first group of 2 here. I was shooting at this spot. I was a little bit high. It's my second group of 2 here, shooting high at this one also. So at least they're somewhat uniform. This is the Grim Reaper, and I was aiming it here. It looks pretty well centered, but low obviously. So I'm going to go ahead and start adjusting my rest down. Excuse me, I'm going to start adjusting my rest up a little bit and see where everything goes from there. Alright, so that's pretty significant. And that, I just shot the one broadhead. That's the Grim Reaper again. It's almost dead center, but off to the right a little bit. Just to show you what I did, all I did was I moved this rest. I don't know if you can see with the GoPro here. I moved it up 1/16, as what I'm believing these the line markers indicate. That was 1 that I moved up, and I went from down here somewhere all the way up here. So I'm gonna go ahead and let that one rip one more time and see where she lands. This thing is tearing my target apart too, but still kicking. Alright, that's shot number 2 after the adjustment. I haven't made any more adjustments. That's the second shot after the first adjustment with the rest. So I'd say that's pretty consistent. I'm going to start throwing some field tips down here to see how they're flying with the broadhead tip, and make some adjustments from there. Okay, so I made another adjustment. I raised the rest up again, another 1/16 of a mark. These first 2 are the field tips, and this one in the dead center is the broadhead. So now we're starting to get interesting. Trying to bring everything together. Good news, I didn't lose any of my arrows. Alright, these field tips and the broadhead, I might have pulled this one a little bit when I shot it. But what I did was I raised my sight 2 notches, and I also raised my rest 1 more notch. So we've now effectively moved the rest 3 times at 1/16 of an inch intervals, and moved my rest, or excuse me, moved my sight 1 time up 2 little lines on this side. I believe those are also 1/16 of an inch. And just so you know, I was shooting these guys at that one and this guy at the same spot too. So we're getting closer. Might just take a break though. I'm starting to get a little winded and I don't want to fault my test results.